Right, so I have no clue what I'm going to title this video, but I just had an idea as I was pondering on this nice background from this balcony in Sri Lanka. This is a place called New Aurelia. It's a really nice place. It's got like English influence. It's quite peaceful. And I was just pondering, thinking that ambition. I'm sure everyone knows that ambition. If you don't have ambition, kind of like, what's the point of life? Like, what are you doing with your life? If you're ambitionless, you're considered a bum, etc. But like, if you think about it, ambition, that can cause you to just not be ever content with your life. Because in an industry like I'm in right now with trading, when I scale to 10k, I'll be happy, but then I want more. Because like everyone says how when you get your first payout, you think you're the sick, but then you realise it's not that much. And then after that, you realise that 10k is not that much, and then 100k is not that much. Because you're always comparing to the next person. But then it's just mad because that means I'm just never going to be content with my life and my goals. Like, people think, oh, I'm going to get this car, it's GT3 RS, and I'm going to just be content. Oh, life will be so good when I get that. Because you're thinking right now you're just working either a part-time, full-time job, maybe minimum wage. When I've got this sick car, oh my god, life's going to be amazing. But you need to deep it, right? You're still living 24 hours a day. You're still living every single second of your life. You're not going to be just happy every single second of your life, are you? You're just not. So you can have that car that you've been dreaming of for so long, and you can have this villa, this nice place, oh, this fucking, even a yacht, fuck it. But like, are we deep in that you're not actually gonna just be happy because of that for the rest of your life? Do you get what I mean? Do you understand? Unless you're just a certain type of person, and I get a lot of people are like goals driven, and I'm really goals driven. Like, trading gives me a purpose, content gives me a purpose. Like, I love it. But I've been thinking, like, as I've been traveling for these last just under 2 months, like, I'm not gonna just be happy by living this life and going to Miami and driving these cars and having a nice watch and things. Like, I would not be happy like that. And it's crazy in this world because people obviously love to judge, and people can call you a bum for whatever you want in life and what your end goal is. But I feel like I've really a really humble end goal, because I want all of these 30k months, whatever. Yeah, I want that. But deep down, when I'm just like blocking out all the noise and I'm blocking out all these people telling me telling me their own goals, and like, oh, I want to get this job and everything, like, I want to get this money, like, blah blah blah, all this capitalistic ideologies, I guess you can call it. I don't know if I've just made that up, but when I hear that, I think, okay, I can relate. I want this as well. I want this. Who doesn't want these lovely luxurious things? But I just want to low-key, deep down, just live in Thailand, be self-sustaining by living a nice life out there, probably making maybe 20k a year, but that would make me live nice out there, and just relaxing every day. I can't lie, that is just what I'd want. And it's mad. It's just mad. Because trading, if you want that, trading is like the complete opposite industry you'd want to be in, because there's nothing like trading. Trading is literally, you're going on to get money. Like, there's no actual enjoyment in trading, because you're literally watching price go up and down, and hopefully it hits your target so you can make money. It's not like, okay, let's say being an architect like my dad is, at least you get to help people out. You might be happy like with the extension. It might be just satisfying seeing like new houses built and like people being happy and thanking you. You have a purpose. With trading, you don't have that. So yeah, I just have these conflicting thoughts in my head all the time. Like, I want to have 100k a year or more, 100k months, have like 4 villas, like go Monaco and things, just relax, eat in nice restaurants, have a nice watch, drive a nice car. But like, when I actually go deep down into myself and think what I really want, I don't think it is that. And I feel like it's a crime to think that in this day and age, because, as I said before, people will just think you are a bum you are just a weird person for thinking that. Because view it from a parental perspective, right? If your mate, let's say you're 40 now, your mate says, "Oh, my son, like he doesn't work, or like he doesn't have a high-paying job or whatever. Like he's just working an average job, but he's happy." A lot of people will just judge that and think, "Oh, like he's just failed in life, hasn't he?" But like, and then if he says, "Oh, my son, he's a doctor and like he's like really high up in his company and he makes like 200k a year," you're gonna think like, "Oh, he's really done really well for himself." But isn't that just super illogical? Because it sounds so cringe, but all you need in life is just to be happy. That is all that matters. And people just forget that. You get so caught up in life that you forget that happiness is all you crave. You want all this money to get happy. You don't get the money. You don't like work for all this money just to not get the money. Like just to have the money and be like, okay, cool, that's all I wanted. No, you can get things from that money that will give you happiness. But is it going to be self-sustained happiness? No, because you're always going to need more money to get that happiness. But as you spend money, you're going to lose that money. So you're not going to be as happy unless you keep making more money, which is my whole point. You're never going to be just keep being happy. Like there's going to be a point where you're like, fuck, like, is this really what I want? So I guess you need a purpose. If you want to be able to make a ton of money and still be happy. But if you don't want that, there's nothing wrong with, I think, just living really basic. And if you're genuinely happy inside, and you're not just saying that for the sake of it, if you're genuinely happy deep down, like, why is that such a problem? Why are people judging you, telling you that you're lazy and you're unambitious and you're like a failure and whatever, and like you're just a waste of space? What is the point of people saying that? Because they are just still caught up in this, I guess, system, without being as cringe as possible, thinking that they're going to get this job and they're just going to be happy after. But if you just look from a mature perspective, you're not going to be happy just from getting this new promotion or getting more money. You're not going to be happy on a long over a long period of time. Sorry if you can notice I'm ill, by the way. My throat's a bit croaky, I'm coughing a bit. I've literally just, my other mates are doing shit right now. I am so tired, like I can't do anything right now. So I thought I might as well make my time worthwhile and make this video. I hope you understand the point I'm getting across, because I do think about it a lot, and I just want to live a peaceful life, just, you know, a humble life. But, and like that's where you gotta not think about what everyone's saying. Like a ton of people will tell you that like, what are you doing with your life? This is stupid. People are just gonna kind of think of you as a failure. Like even if they don't say they're thinking that, they're gonna subconsciously think that, because as they're progressing in life, you know, getting whatever, like they're doing well with their life, they're getting better slowly, and they see you just staying in the same place, they're just gonna, like, just from a social hierarchy point of view, as they see themselves excelling and you're just in the same place, they're gonna think, oh, he's like, oh, I'm kind of above him. Like, genuinely, I do think people think that, because, you know, a lot of the time we have subconscious thoughts and we don't even think about it. That's where you just gotta fuck what everyone says. Like, if you want to be happy, you're living in Thailand, and then people think you're just some weird hippie who's just chilling on the beach every day, fuck it. Like, if you're just gonna be happier that way, then I think you should just do that. And that's a realization I've had. If you're just gonna be happier doing something like that, or just happier in any perspective in life, like even if it's the most mad thing that people would think that's just not who you are, but deep down it is who you are, and it's going to make you happy if you just become true to yourself, then you should just do that. And it's easier said than done, of course. It's easier said than done, because like everyone's scared of getting judged at the end of the day. Like, the things people care about the most is other people's opinions. But yeah, I just wanted to make that video because I think a lot of people must be thinking the same thing I'm thinking, because like we just get, I guess, brainwashed into thinking that we have to be making money and stuff. And hello Crow. Fucking hell, they're loud, aren't they? But yeah, we just thought we have to just do all of this stuff, and even in our own heads, if we're goals driven like I am, you trick yourself into thinking that you need all of this stuff, but the truth is you don't. And if it's going to make you happy with a ton of money, fair enough. But for me, I don't think that's going to truly make me happy. I just know myself. I've come from a well-off background. Like I'm grateful for that, and I know that I'm not super happy right now. Like, real talk, I'm not super happy right now. Just because I'm well off doesn't mean I'm happy. So it's made me realise that that's not all to life, and you really need to just do what makes you happy. And it's cringe, but like, you tell that to anyone, like on the street, I'm sure you guys can relate, and people are like shut up, like you're just, what, you 5, like living in year 2, telling everyone, oh, I just want to be happy, like, but that's the truth. Hello. But yeah, it's pretty mad. My mate's just come back now, so I think that's a good time to call off the video. But I've said everything I wanted to say anyway. Yeah, I'm going to be back in England on the 4th of March, so I'm going to get more videos out, more talk videos out, because I like these videos. But yeah, alright, see you guys later.